Hello guys and welcome back to VideoTalk. Today we pay honor to this guy here, WINGS HAUSER. Unfortunately, he passed on in the 15th of March this year and he was 77 years old. But in his career he made a lot of great movies, a lot of great B-movies, which probably most of you guys have seen. But yeah, I think he was a little lesser known B-movie character and certainly a guy who would have deserved to be more famous because his range as an actor was kind of huge one, and when he did a role it was a very interesting role. So in my Finnish channel I'm doing today a live show about this dude, and now it's my time to, go through my shelves and pick out all these films that I have. So here is my VideoSpace listing, and let's go search for these films from the shelf and talk a little bit about this guy. First, I think, Halloween 2 is not necessarily his film, but this Halloween 2 release includes also this film here, Terror in the Aisles. So let me show that right out of the bat so we don't have to talk about that anymore. Terror in the Aisles, it's a documentary, but now let's move to the actual films. And first up here is a Blu-ray of Champagne and Bullets, and okay. This is pretty funny one. Where did I put this? Was it in the... probably I had it here. Yes, it's ready here. Champagne and Bullets, a vanity project directed by this guy here, John DeHart. Okay, this is an amazing film. This is... tank top vanity project movie about this older dude who tries to be an action hero, and yeah, he shows off his action hero mannerisms here and gets all the young girls and being like a very funny guy, throwing jokes here and there and killing all the bad guys. WINGS HAUSER in these films plays his cup partner who is an alcoholic and shoots bills. Yeah, my favorite scene. Well, drunken WINGS HAUSER is shooting bills as it would somehow affect the bills not having to be paid. I don't know. But Champagne and Bullets, this is a Vinegar Syndrome VSA release, and this is long ago since sold out and pretty rare nowadays. And you might know this film for its other name, Gediven. And Red Letter Media guys have made a great video about this Gediven. But this includes all the 3 versions of this film, so highly recommended this Champagne and Bullets, very funny movie. Yes, moving on to Nightmare at Noon, sirs. Nightmare at freaking Noon. Yes. I think I have the Arrow video somewhere. Did you, by the way, did you know that WINGS HAUSER was also the dad for Cole Hauser, a guy who is playing some sort of part in the Yellowstone television series, at least. I have never watched that one, but Nightmare at Noon I have watched, and this is a great B-movie action film directed by Niko Mastorakis, and it's about this village that is infested with some sort of biological weapons that turns people into zombies, and WINGS HAUSER is one of those unhappy campers who go in that village and try to fight all these zombies. Now I have the Finnish version somewhere here. Let me just try to find that. Nightmare at Keskipäivän painajainen, yes. Actually, I think this was a cut version from the slight core that this film has. But great cast, including Brian James and George Kennedy. This is one of those films that I highly recommend. Maybe the chase with the helicopters in the end is a little bit too long, but check this out. And this is, by the way, this is a great release. Yes, sir. And then, hey, Y Squad. I have it here in the display. Y Squad, and this was probably the first film. Oh yeah, I have the VHS here too. First film that put WINGS HAUSER in the map, and this was made. Was it 82? And in this film, WINGS really showcases his talent as an actor. He's like this very deranged pimp guy who goes on a rampage. Ramrod was the name of that guy, and this is Finnish version of it. Now this VHS, it's like 5 minutes of cuts is missing from this film, so it is. Holy shit, it is but butchered beyond belief. But here I have a Shout Factory release, and hey, Shout Factory is putting out this. No, it was not a Shout Factory, it is Kino Lorber that is putting out this in April, if I remember correctly, on 4K Ultra HD. I will definitely upgrade this. There's nothing wrong with this collector's edition, but hey, 4K is a 4K. And this is truly a great picture. I highly recommend it. Very violent and very gritty. Lots of violence towards the women, which is not necessarily like a sales pitch, but yeah, it's kind of mean-spirited and dark. So fans of the 80s slasher films and action films will be right at home with the Y Squad. Tell me in the comments your thoughts about the Y Squad. And then, hey, Deadly Force. Okay. Yes, Deadly Force. I think Deadly Force came out the next year or the year after that. But Deadly Force here, I think I have also yes, I have also a Shout Factory release. Yes, Deadly Force. Here Wings Hauser plays like this private detective in New York who goes to Los Angeles because he wants to help to catch this serial killer because the cops cannot do that. Kind of good 80s action film. Has been lots of time since I have last watched it, but yeah, I remember it was great. And you know, when you see Wings Hauser's performance always elevates that film a little bit, and this is also a case with Deadly Force. This is something that I can honestly recommend for everybody. Yes, and then next up is something called Mind, Body and Soul. Yes, I just saw it here. I have here the VHS of some sort. Yes, on UK VHS. Yeah. And was there some sort of Satan worshippers or something crazy like that? And maybe I have, yes I do, buddy baby, Mind, Body and Soul. This was from the Vinegar Syndrome partner labels, this Blu-ray. Some sort of Satan worshippers that are doing something. Also a film that I don't remember so vividly, but let's put it here. And speaking about Satan worshippers, hey, wasn't there also in Champagne and Bullets, wasn't there also Satan worshippers? So I don't know why Wings Hauser had to deal with Satan worshippers in his movies, but he certainly did. Okay, then a horror film next, and this is another one from Arrow Video, god damn it. The Wind. The Wind. Back in the day when I was young, when we went to the swimming, to the beach, and we used to talk, it was the wind, the spirit of Hitler. Don't ask me where the spirit of Hitler came, but The Wind, starring Meg Foster, and also a Nico Mastorakis film. And it's about this lady who goes to some sort of Greek island, and then there's this murder mystery. I don't know why did I have to get also The Wind on the Blu-ray, because yeah, it wasn't that special of a film. Let's see, is The Wind. I think I had The Wind, Kuolon Tuuli. It's a Castle video release. Okay, let's see if I can find Kuolon Tuuli, which means Death Wind in English. Let's see if I can find that. So here I have more movies, of course, obviously. I have to have a closet full of movies also. So Kuolon Tuuli, Castle video, Kuolon Tuuli. Well, in the usual video space fashion, these come in a in a double roll. So let's see if Kuolon Tuuli is somewhere No, it's, I can, hey, here it is. Kuolontuuli, yes. Okay, quite a boring film, but nevertheless, Wings Hauser, I think he was playing like the boyfriend of Meg Foster, but don't quote me on that. It really has been like 100 million years since I have last seen it, so yeah, can't remember fully. But then, hey, okay, Vinegar Syndrome. Vinegar Syndrome release number 360, Pale Blood. Now, this was some sort of vampire movie. So, let's see. 316. So, these are all in order, these Vinegar Syndromes. So, that would place it somewhere, yes, in here. Okay, so turns out that I don't have a slip on Pale Blood. How dare I? How dare I? What a crime against humanity. But Pale Blood, one of these films that hasn't really been like melted in my mind so vividly. So some sort of vampire movie. Wings was the detective who is working on the case involving vampires. To my recollection, it wasn't terribly good movie, but yeah, tell me in the comments if it was. Okay, then, hey, this is fantastic. This was also something that I watched again because, hey, in my opinion, The Siege of Fireplace Gloria is a fantastic Vietnam War movie. Early Ermi and Wings Hauser are playing like these soldiers in a Vietnam War, and they make an emergency landing on this like a distant fortress of American soldiers, and they are fighting the Viet Cong. And this has got lots of gore and lots of action and lots of kind of like a strong guy moments, if you catch my drift. Lots of badass moments in this. For instance, Arlie Ermi is like lecturing his subordinates that, hey, this is what happens when you're not on alarm, if you take your guard down. And he's holding like 2 severed heads of American soldiers to make his point. And Wings Hauser is an alcoholic GI, and yeah, they have great character moments between Arlie Ermi and between them and drinking whiskey and stuff. Come on, I highly recommend this. This is a very good action movie and very good Vietnam War movie. Yeah, check it out. Here I have Kino Lorber release, and what pisses me very much is that I don't have the Finnish Kunnian etuvartio VHS. God damn it. It's kind of rare, but for some reason I don't have that. Yeah, definitely go check that out if you have the chance. Definitely. And then, hey, something called, yeah, Kovat kundit eivät tanssi. Yes, Kovat kundit eivät tanssi. And this means in English, tough guys don't dance. Now, this was a filmatization of Norman Mailer's book, and produced, of course, by Cannon Group, Menahem and Golan Globus. And, okay, not necessarily a film that I was like fell in love with too much. But let's see, 365. I watched the Vinegar Syndrome release when it was new. 365, so that would place it right in here. You see, now I have a very good system. When storing thousands of movies in different formats, I can almost every time find it very swift. But Tough Guys Don't Dance, a film that is probably mostly known about this one scene. Oh God, oh man, oh man, oh God, oh God, oh man, oh man, oh God. Yeah, that is delivered by Ryan O'Neal. Everybody has seen that meme and seen that clip, but unfortunately the rest of the movie isn't not that funny. I think Wings Hauser played here like a some sort of officer that did something. But next up, let's go see. Okay. L.A. Bounty, also starring Sybil Danning. I think I have L.A. Bounty somewhere around here. What, or was it here? LA Bounty. Tell me in the comments if you can see it right out of the back. Maybe LA Bounty was. Maybe LA Bounty was. Was it a Scorpion release? If it's a Scorpion release, maybe it's here. Okay, you can at least you can see behind the Severin film. Okay, LA Bounty, LA Bounty, LA Bounty. Okay, all kinds of film, but no LA Bounties. LA Bounty, LA Bounty, LA Bounty. Hey, okay, I saw it. First I didn't see it clearly, but now LA Bounty. Okay, Sybil Dunning and Wings Hauser starring in this film. Yes, another one of these that I have to refresh my memory. I have watched it, but that too has been so long ago. But hey, you cannot go wrong with Sybil Dunning and Wings Hauser. Of course you cannot. But yeah, I remember that Sybil Dunning didn't have too much of a part, too big of a part here, but I may be wrong in my memories. Memory may not be the perfect one. But hey, next up is something called The Carpenter. Now this I should have a clear memory because it is not so long ago that last time I talked about this, because I watched it. This is one of those recent Vinegar Syndrome releases. Here we have Carpenter, and yeah, I think I talked about this in the unboxing episode of February package 2025. But yeah, I think this was pretty interesting movie about this haunted carpenter who is he like a mirage or is he a ghost? But some guy who is executed and then he manifests himself to a girl who has recently moved to this building that they are renovating. So yeah, lots of great gore here, and now okay, not lots, but there's a couple of cool gore scenes and couple of very cool moments from Wings Hauser. This was a kind of unusual film, not a slasher, not a horror film, kind of like a strange movie. Cold Fire. I think I have, yes I do, Cold Fire. Okay, well, not terribly interesting movie, but this is interesting because this was directed by Wings Hauser. Yeah, he directed a couple of movies of his own, but this is kind of like a boring cop movie. Couple of young cops, they are trying to solve this new drug case, and the new drug being the Cold Fire. And yeah, more like a buddy cop movie with unknown young actors. And Wings Hauser, of course, is an alcoholic senior detective in this film. Kind of low on action and excitement and all that, but who cares about that? And I do have somewhere here I have the Finnish VHS, if I can find it. Mihin vittu mä se pistin? Where the fuck did I put that? Okay, maybe I put it back in the shelf, because yes, here it is. Because I think the most interesting part of Cold Fire is the Finnish title here, Säälimätön ihmismetsästäjä, which means relentless human hunter. Yes, but Wings is not a human hunter here, although this cover is leading you to believe so. So basically Wings Hauser is not even the main character here, but yeah, this cover really like amps up the fact that he is the relentless human hunter. Yeah, kind of crap movie, but you have to put relentless human hunter next to mielisairaalan massamurhaaja, the mass murderer of the insane asylum. And speaking of which, mielisairaalan psykopaatti, the psychopath of the insane asylum. So these make like a trilogy in myself, at least in my mind. Säälimätön ihmismetsästäjä and also the psychopath from the insane asylum. Yeah, I'm crazy like that. Okay, but yeah, that was the most important, interesting thing that I can think of from that movie. Okay, next up is something called Living to Die and Art of Dying. Both of these should be here because they are replay movies. Maybe I put part of these. I put in the upper shelf because yeah, I'm running out of space. Yeah, let's see if I can find here. Yes. Both of these are next to. Oh my god. Oh shit. I'm fucking it up. I'm fucking this shit up. Okay, let's take all of these before they fall from there. Okay, Blood Money and The Art of Dying. Okay, I have to do some explaining on this Blood Money because this is actually a completely different movie. Blood Money is actually it is The Killer's Edge, this kind of movie, but somebody fucked up in the replay and they put the wrong cover here. If you're looking to see a Tracy Lords picture, you are shit out of luck, pal, because this is The Killer's Edge and there is no Tracy Lords here. And yes, this is also starring Karen Black and Robert Zarr. Have I even seen this? I'm not sure. Yes, I have seen it and I have made a review out of it and given it 3 stars. Okay, Alcoholic Cup. Wings Hauser is starring an Alcoholic Cup. Okay, that's a new one, definitely. And then, hey, Art of Dying. Now this I remember, in this movie there was this serial killer who, with his help, they're making like this snuff videos. Yeah, and then something happens, I don't know, but yeah, the film kind of resemblance of the Peeping Tom, maybe, but yeah, obviously not that memorable or great. Okay, then a fun movie, Rubber, directed by Quentin Dupieux. I probably butchered that name, but yeah, this film is about a tire. An old tire that wakes up and starts to kill people with its psychokinetic powers. And then Wings Hauser plays one of those guys who are in the desert that are the spectators of this movie. It kind of breaks fourth wall, and it's very bizarre horror comedy. And yeah, it's got some great gore scene and very dumb scene. I laughed out loud many times when I watched this again, and I can wholeheartedly recommend everybody. It's very weird. It's like if David Lynch would have done a horror comedy, maybe Rubber could be something that he would have done. Yeah. Okay, then, Walker, Texas Ranger, well, not necessarily a Wings Hauser movie, but I think Wings Hauser is playing one of the characters in one of those episodes. Then kauhua katsomassa we also already seen, and ihmismetsästä, hei, Mutant Muukalainen, oi, Mutant Muukalainen. Simply just called Mutant. Okay, John Budcardos directed action horror film from maybe it was from the year 1984. Yeah, but yeah, some sort of case with zombies and kind of reminding me of Nightmare at Noon. These are definitely sibling films. Basic premises in both of these are pretty much the same. Guy comes into the town and something weird is changing people into zombies. Both of these have the same base plot line, and both of these, Wings Hauser is the guy who comes to town. There's also been a lot of times since I have last seen this. And hey, by the way, is this even released on DVD or on Blu-ray? At least I don't recall seeing that in any release, but hey, tell me in the comments if you know that it has been released. Okay, Vice Squad and Nightmare Afternoon we had, but hey, Beastmaster 2. Okay, where is Beastmaster? Okay, it should be somewhere in here. Beastmaster. So Beastmaster Through the Portal of Time. Okay, starring Mark Singer returning to the role of Beastmaster, which he did, was it 82, the first Beastmaster, and this is more like a science fiction movie where the Beastmaster comes through the portal of time to the early 90s America, and yeah, kind of fun action adventure. I think the first Beastmaster was a little bit better, and certainly done with a lots of higher budget. And hey, if you want to see Wings Hauser as a, you know, manic deranged wizard, then look no further. I think Wings Hauser should have done lots of more of these fantasy action adventure films, because I think he's fun in them. Yeah, and Mark Singer too. And hey, kind of rare Finnish tape, this Petojen Herra. And hey, also a film that needs to be released on Blu-ray. To my recollection, to my knowledge, it has not been released on Blu-ray, but if it is, tell that also in the comment. And this would be a definitely fun release from Vinegar Syndrome for sure. Okay, 10 Wind, Mind, Body and Soul. And also he has been in Fredin Painajaiset, but yeah, same thing goes here than in the Walker Texas Ranger. Maybe this Freddy's Nightmares series is not a Wings Hauser movie, so maybe we skip that. And then there's something called 3 to 15 Cobras. And yeah, okay, where is 3 to 15 Cobras? I think it should be, yes, here is Cobras. Yeah, I have seen it, and I recall that this was kind of good, like a school action film with bullies trying to, you know, take over the school. But as far as I remember, Wings Hauser had a very minor part in it. But yeah, I recommend seeing 315 Cobras. I think there was lots of films in the 80s like this, like a youth gang fighting in a school, like a Class of 1984, maybe the best example. Something called Striking Back, directed by Sean S. Cunningham. But this is one of these great films, and I think this is also lacking a Blu-ray release, maybe. Okay, then LM Media Musta Ovi. Okay, now we are scraping the bottom of barrel. Yeah. Musta Ovi, Kosto elää are... Hey. Okay, let's see if I can find the Musta Ovi. Okay, LM Media is such a poor ass label, so maybe I could have gotten rid of that, but let's see. I certainly have not seen that film. Well, probably it's not here. I'm pretty certain that I have lost that tape. Musta Ovi, yeah. Those LM Media bullshit tapes, yeah, they can go suck dicks. But Kosto elää, okay, it's a television movie starring maybe Alec Baldwin. But if I have that still, it should be around here. That could also be one of those boring films that I have gotten rid of. Yeah. There's no space in keeping everything. Alright. Yeah. I don't see it. I probably have gotten rid of that Get It video release too. But then some hostage film that I have never watched. Probably that I have here because, let's see, it's in Western video shelf. Yeah. Panttivanki. Okay, I think it should be there. Okay, let's check out again. Okay, Western video. Alcatrazin Amsterdamin vipinää viidakas. Crazy kesäri, vaaralliset kurvit. Jumalauta, kutsumattomia kuolema. Hey, there it is. Yeah, I got it. I freaking got that. Okay, this looks great, but I have not seen it. And this seems to be that it is starring Wings Hauser in a main role. At least he is credited in the first billing. And also starring Garen Black. So okay, and Western Video International. Now this looks something that I should have watched, but didn't have time or remember even that this film even exists. So tell me in the comments, have you seen The Hostage? Yeah, Hostage from the year 1986. Okay. Yeah, that is all Wings Hauser films that I have. You could call that already a collection. Okay. So, thanks for watching, and we'll be back in the next episode. It's probably gonna be the Ninja episode or the Vinegar Syndrome unboxing episode. So stay tuned and remember to subscribe the channel and watch Wings Hauser films. May he rest in peace. Thank you for your work, Mr. Hauser. See you in the next life.